Hello everyone, I hope you're doing beautifully well. For today's valued viewer request, we've got from Z06. Good evening, Cap. You are probably in dreamland at this point, almost certainly yes. If a IR missile was tracking you, your aircraft, right before it hits you, if you were to eject, would it track the seat? Bearing in mind that the seat has got solid rocket motors, I think, which burn at thousands of degrees, presumably, probably hotter than the engine actually. Question mark, question mark. We're having a spirited conversation this evening on this. Your 2 cents is appreciated. I searched through your channel, I did not see anything thanks in advance. I mean, we'll go and test it because it's our job to test what you guys want us to test. In DCS, I mean, almost certainly no it won't, because it would have physically required someone to go and code that to put in the temperature of the ejection seat and stuff like that. And, you know, what are the chances that someone's done that? Almost no. In real life is a bit more interesting. I guess the guy's asking you if it would act like a flare, you know, a countermeasure flare. Countermeasure flares burn at incredibly high temperatures. Can't remember what, but, you know, hotter than the exhaust of the aircraft. Now, that is counterbalanced by, with a modern missile like an AIM-9X, for instance. It's programmed to ignore flares and just go for heat of the engine. That said, it won't be programmed to ignore an ejection seat, would it? So in real life, honestly, I don't know. I don't think anyone's going to ever know or find out. Any thoughts on the RC? I'm just reading the stream as well.
No, not really. It's a tough one.
But the stream's also pointed out the modern warhead. So let's go for an AIM-9X or an R-73. They're intelligent weapons with, you know, modern computers inside that know the difference between a jet engine and another heat source like the sun, like possibly an ejection seat. But nothing says in this that it has to be a modern heat seeker. What if you've got a 1960s AIM-9D or something? Would that fall for it? Well, all we can do anyway is speculate. No idea in real life, but let us know what you think, and we'll go and try it out in DCS. So RC is in the plane it's going to get shot at, because RC loves being shot at. It's an F-16, is flying at about 500 knots. I'm going to shoot, first of all, a modern AIM-9X at him. It's a modern missile with a modern intelligence seeker head. It can distinguish the difference between a countermeasure and items like the sun or a building and the jet aircraft exhaust of an F-16, so we're very unlikely to be fooled. Then we're going to go and try an AIM-9 Bravo from the 50s/60s, I can't remember when exactly, which has basically no intelligence at all. It just goes for a hot thing sort of in front of it. I'm going to fire the missile, and I won't tell you when I fired it. I will then tell you when to unspool your engine, i.e. to go to idle, because the cooler we can make your engine, the more likely the missile is going to go for the ejection seat. And then I'll tell you when to eject, and I'm going to try and control that also. There's a good time in between everything. Right, watch this go wrong, valued viewers. I'm pausing. Dogfight mode. Going to get a track. Okay, stand by.
About 500.
Idle, idle, idle. Eject.
Idle. Ejecting.
Did not go for you, but the reaction time was a bit slow, so we're going to try that again anyway. Okay. Now. You just see your aeroplane went up after you'd ejected. That was hilarious. It's like ghost car. Okay, that was not... there was no confusion at all. It just didn't work. Okay, let's try, Mr. RC, an AIM-9 Bravo. We have GAR-8, otherwise known as, I think, the AIM-9 Bravo from the 50s, which is the worst missile, or maybe even an A model. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, it's a horrendously non-intelligent weapon. Ready?
Good.
Go! No, definitely went for the plane again. I think it's funny that your plane, when you eject, the plane just pitches up madly. I wonder if that's some weird thing. I don't know what that is, but I think that's it, RC, to be honest. I think we can go at this all day. Like we said, it's just not programmed. You know, some Russian developer's got to sit there and go, let's work out the maths for making this track his seat. It's just not going to happen, right? Again, in real life, who knows? You guys will have to let me know. I can't think of...
It's going to go for the biggest heat source, which is not your seat.
I honestly, I couldn't tell you. I mean, what's the big heat source? Is it the temperature, or is it the physical saturation size? I don't know. I don't know if anyone really knows out there. And also, those seat motors don't burn for very long. They're like, done, right? They're like a half a second burn or something. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's much else we can do in that. That's the best we can do. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you later.